The nature of the ego is to control. The more you try to control something, the more it controls you. Free yourself and let things take their own natural course. In today's video, we'll discuss 5 ways to detach from our ego and flow with our life's intelligence. Before that, let's quickly review the comments from the last video. Here's the recap of the question asked in the last video. What happens to this actor when he realizes that he's merely acting and that he's really the rich and famous actor? We're really grateful for everybody who commented. We received a lot of comments, and here's the comment we'll review as it sums up our story. From Bridge Bala, the actor was so much deeply involved in his acting as a beggar that he forgot that he was a rich actor. Only when he brought himself back to awareness that he realized that he's not a beggar. The story wants to tell us that we too are given different roles of a mother, father, sister, brother. But the problem is that we forget our real identity. Hi, my name is Abhi duggal, and here are 5 different ways to flow with the life's intelligence. See, in this practice, we'll bring awareness, moment to moment flow of energy awareness. See, our whole universe is guided by this beautiful flow of divine energy. For centuries, people have been in awe of the perfection of this universe. According to modern science, it's estimated that there are 400 billion stars in our galaxy. And scientists are now saying that there are probably more than 170 billion galaxies in the observable universe. The same scientists who study this universe constantly tell us how perfectly everything works. The planets orbit around the sun without crashing into each other. The moons orbit around the planets with the same precision. See, the more we study our universe, the more we understand that 99.999% of the universe is in a state of perfect flow, which means there's a deeper intelligence it's operating with. This includes our Earth. In the picture taken from the space, one of the tiny specks you see in the pictures is our Earth we call home. It's at perfect distance from the sun, perfect size, just enough gravitational pull, perfectly balanced amount of oxygen for us to survive. It's got 13.8 billion years of pure intelligence. So if you look around, every tree on this earth, every plant, bird, butterfly, insects, everything is exactly where it's supposed to be, in the state of flow. Everything is guided by the divine intelligence of life. So what makes you think the human body is any different? I mean, let's take a look at the human body. We have around 50 to 60 trillion cells of pure intelligence, and everything operates on its own, without conscious thinking. Our circulatory system, the circulation of blood to and from the heart, digestive system has its intelligence. It converts the food we eat into energy. Not only that, it cleans itself and gets rid of all the undigested food all on its own. Our endocrine system, the most sophisticated pharmacy existing on this planet, creating perfect hormones for us. See, our immune system is also guided by this divine energy. It has the intelligence to distinguish from its own cells and tissues from outside to protect us. Other fully intelligent systems in the body are nervous system, respiratory system, reproductive system, lymphatic system, urinary system, and the list goes on. And most of these systems exist in all the other living creatures, and they seem to be in alignment with their divine guidance, all operating without instructions, in a state of absolute flow. So the real question is, what interferes in humans to stay in the state of flow? It's the component of our overthinking mind called ego. And this ego attaches I and therefore assumes the responsibility that I am doing all this, that I'll continue doing. It changes our relationship to ourselves from just being to doing. Constant thoughts about I have to make a lot of money, create security for myself and my loved ones, protect myself from the uncertainty of the future, buy a better house, a better car, ultimately a better future for myself and my loved ones. See, when we are constantly doing, we are operating from our ego, from our mind. And when we are just being, we are connected to the 13.8 billion years of divine intelligence. Choice is all yours. Constantly doing or constantly being. See, being in the flow, we are operating with a divine intelligence, with the flow of river called our life. So here's 5 ways to disconnect from the ego and flow with the energies of life. First one, disconnect from the overthinking mind. For at least 30 minutes a day, disconnect from the mind by disconnecting from your phones, your television, conversation. Find a practice of yoga or meditation, or just commune in silence with nature. Second one, binaural beats meditation. Scientists have discovered that human body in the resting state has the same frequency as the frequency of Mother Earth. And you can use binaural beats meditation at the frequency of 7.83 Hertz. If you want to know more details about binaural beats, I'll link a video in the description. Sun gazing. See, sun is a source of energy called Prana. The best quality of prana given out from the sun happens first 15 minutes after the sunrise and 15 minutes before the sun sets. Doing this regularly will connect you to the sense of your well-being. I'll be making a future video on prana in detail, so stay tuned. Fourth, quality of your sleep. Paying attention to the quality of your sleep and how you wake up. If you wish to learn more about this, I have a very informative video on this channel which also got published by Huffington Post. Please take a look at it. And the final tip, meditation. Please find this meditation called Detaching from Point of Views, Thoughts and Ego. I'll also leave a link in the description. There's no easy and quick way to connect yourself with the flow of life. And it's so by design. We don't value things which come easy and quickly to us. See, in the previous video, we know ego as the image we created about ourselves in our own mind. But what about the image we create in other people's mind? Does that interfere with our ability to flow with life's energies? Let's go deeper in the next video, Ego Part 3. Stay tuned. Also, please comment and let us know what are some of your ways you developed for yourself to stay with this divine energy flow. And I'm so grateful that you're watching this video right now. Please subscribe and hit the bell button so we can continue this conversation further. So stay tuned, namaste and peace. Let's create the life by design.